Hey everybody, I'm back, Professor Choyce. We're going to explore some fundamental concepts in criminal justice that are essential to your upcoming test. And for those of my audience who are not about to test, I think you'll find this information to be informative and interesting for you as well. Did you know that one of the earliest known written laws comes from the Babylonian king Hammurabi? That's true. It was actually the second earliest known record of written laws that dates from the time of Hammurabi. Now, these laws laid the groundwork for many legal systems we see today. But you can say they remind us that laws have always been a part of civilization's structure. Now let's talk about the Constitution. A key point to remember about double jeopardy. Double jeopardy only applies to criminal cases, not civil cases. So basically, you could be tried in criminal court, make it through that. That doesn't mean that you won't be tried in civil court. There's a big possibility that you could be. You know what? Understanding the nuances with double jeopardy is really important. And I think O.J. Simpson, I think I talked about that in class. He got out on the criminal side, but he was hit again in the civil trial. Speaking of legal protections, let's discuss the Fifth Amendment. I can say this, for a long time, it only applied to federal actions. In the case of Brown v. Mississippi, the ruling was pivotal in expanding these rights. It's important to recognize how our legal framework expands over time. Now, what about the suspects? Well, we can say this, they don't have to be read their rights if they're not in custody, or if the police are not planning to interrogate them. This is a common misconception, so make sure that you remember that. Remember it. Miranda warnings are notifications that police must give suspects about their rights prior to beginning custodial interrogation. Kind of chuckling here. I'm wondering, how many TV shows or movies have you seen where the Miranda warning was given? Civil disputes. What can we say about that? Well, civil disputes in which one party sues another for the damages that the defendant's actions have caused. Well, it's the definition of a tort. Let's shift gears a bit. The behavior of police officers can be influenced by a variety of factors, including the characteristics of citizens and suspects involved. You could say that this interplay is crucial for understanding the dynamics, really, between police, the citizens, and other people they encounter. Speaking of dynamics, preventive patrol is a fundamental role for police officers. By maintaining a visible presence in communities, they deter street-level crimes. This is all about keeping the peace and reinforcing informal control mechanisms that are already at play. Now let's talk about some definitions you'll want to remember. Noble cause refers to the justification for wrongdoing based on the belief that the ends justify the means. And then we move to procedural justice. Procedural justice is about giving citizens the chance to explain their side, ensuring fair decision-making by officers. Court case of Saucier v. Katz. The court recognized that on occasion, police officers apply force that may eventually be deemed excessive force or unneeded force. Therefore, you could say it's been determined, if they look at it that way, then it's unconstitutional in its use. Yet, we're also going to say that if they look at it that way, they're also going to say in many cases that it's protected under the qualified immunity statute, meaning that the officers under specific circumstances really cannot be sued for their actions. I know for some people it's a bit much to swallow, but when you look at qualified immunity, that's really a different ball of wax that police depend on. And yes, the chain of command is the line of authority that extends throughout the organization. That would be the chain of command. The rule of law is a guiding principle in our legal system. It asserts that no one is above the law. In terms of policing roles, maintaining order is vital. In fact, maintaining order is the first of the three major policing roles. Let's touch on some modern concepts too. Evidence-based policing uses research to guide practices, while predictive policing takes data to anticipate future crimes. And remember, adult learning emphasizes engaging learners by incorporating their experiences into the curriculum. I think I find myself doing that with you all sometimes. So that wraps up our key concepts here. At least, can I call them key concepts? Yeah, I think I can. I hope this information helps you prepare for your test. And for those of you that are audience members, I'm going to say I really appreciate you tuning in. And hopefully a little bit of this information helped you as well. Plus. So until next time, I'll see you on the next one. Yeah, I gotta start putting some more videos out. See you later.